In the mid-1980s, the British music scene was in the midst of a transformative period, as punk had given way to a new generation of musicians experimenting with sound and pushing the boundaries of what was considered alternative. One of the most innovative and visionary groups to emerge from this era was A.R. Kane, a duo comprised of Rudy Tambala and Alex Aiuli. With their unique blend of dreamy shoegaze, psychedelic pop, and electronic experimentation, A.R. Kane would become a pioneering force in alternative music, inspiring countless artists and carving out a distinctive niche all their own. A.R. Kane's origins can be traced back to the London post-punk scene of the early 1980s, where Tambala and Aiuli were both involved in various musical projects. It wasn't until 1984, however, that the two began working together, fusing their disparate influences into a sound that defied easy categorization. Their debut single, When You're Sad, was released in 1986 on the influential indie label Rough Trade, and immediately drew attention for its ethereal, atmospheric sound and innovative use of sampling and electronic effects. With their 1987 debut album, 69, A.R. Kane established themselves as true pioneers of the shoegaze genre, a term that would not yet be coined for several years. Songs like Baby Milk Snatcher and Super Vixens showcase the duo's knack for blending distorted guitars, hazy vocals, and swirling electronics into a hypnotic and otherworldly sound. While their music was often dreamlike and experimental, it was also deeply emotional and soulful, with lyrics that explored themes of love, loss, and yearning. One of A.R. Kane's most acclaimed albums is their 1989 release, I. The album is a masterpiece of dreamy psychedelic pop, showcasing the band's unique sound at its best. Opening track, A Love from Outer Space, is a standout, with its hypnotic, looping guitar riff and hazy vocals creating an otherworldly atmosphere. Crack Up and Super Vixens are similarly mesmerizing, with their swirling synths and ethereal harmonies. I also includes the hauntingly beautiful Dizzy, a delicate ballad that showcases A.R. Kane's more tender side. With I, A.R. Kane proved that they were more than just an experimental band. They were capable of crafting truly gorgeous, emotionally resonant music that could stand the test of time. Throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s, A.R. Kane continued to evolve and experiment, releasing a string of critically acclaimed albums and EPs that showcase their ever-expanding sonic palette. 1989's Up Home saw the duo incorporating elements of funk and dance music into their sound, while 1991's Nuclear Child saw them exploring more overtly political themes. But even as their sound grew more diverse, A.R. Kane never lost sight of their core mission: to create music that was both visionary and emotionally resonant. While A.R. Kane never achieved the commercial success of some of their peers, their influence can be heard in the music of countless artists who followed in their wake. Their unique blend of psychedelia, shoegaze, and electronic experimentation would help lay the groundwork for the trip-hop and electronica movements of the 1990s, while also inspiring a new generation of shoegaze and dream pop bands in the 2000s and beyond. Despite their legacy as pioneers of alternative music, A.R. Kane remained a somewhat underrated and overlooked band in the larger cultural conversation. But for those who have been touched by their music, their impact is immeasurable. With their ethereal soundscapes, poetic lyrics, and fearless experimentation, A.R. Kane helped redefine what was possible in alternative music, paving the way for generations of musicians to come. But even as their sound has been absorbed and repurposed by subsequent generations, their music remains fresh and vital, and deeply influential. For those who have yet to discover A.R. Kane, there has never been a better time to dive in and experience the hypnotic beauty of this pioneering and visionary band.